Hello everyone and welcome to Big Oggie Golf. Today I'm at my home course, which is West Cornwall Golf Club. It's situated in LELANT, which is between St Ives and HAYLE in West Cornwall, and it's a proper links course. So if you've been watching the Open on the TV, you'll get to see another links course today, but you won't certainly get to see the skills. But I'm going to take you on a few holes and just give you a taste of the place. I'll be coming down regularly and doing more filming as well, so if you like what you see, please give a thumbs up and keep subscribing. See you on the course. We're starting today at the 11th. The 11th is a 354 yard par 4. Now I'm a 34 handicap at the moment, so I'm pretty sure I get 2 shots. It's an interesting hole, to be honest. You have to kind of stay a little bit to the left. Everything here sweeps towards the sea, and the sea is on the right hand side. And about 80 yards before the large mound, you'll find that it slopes into quite a deep valley. So a lot of people here, and I'm one of them, tend to try and hit a 3-wood short of that, and then hopefully get some kind of opportunity to hit a shot up over the slopes and into the green. So we'll give it a try. Now today is, as you can probably hear, very windy, but that's the nature of links golf. And here at West Cornwall, sometimes the course isn't too difficult, sometimes it's a nightmare. So we'll give it a go. Wish me luck. That's pretty straight, pretty high. So I'm not sure if I can get to the, I'm not sure if I can get over the mounds for that, but we'll try. So as you can see, I'm just on the edge of the fairway. I just managed to make the fairway, to be honest. The wind is pretty biting. I'm still 239 yards away from the flag, so there's no chance today to get it to the pin and up and over that mound. So let's just play it short and see if we can get a decent shot in afterwards. Yep, down the dump like I thought it would be, but we'll have to take that today. Now, I was either lucky or unlucky. I'm unlucky that I'm in a little bit of thick stuff. However, it could have been a whole lot worse, and to the left of me is stuff you're just never going to get out of. So I'm going to take a 7-iron and try and get it up over the mound, because that's where the pin is. Wish me luck. Up and over, and that should be on the green. Now I've got a friend called Steve who plays with me sometimes, and he's quite lucky and quite often ends up on this path. And as you can see, you don't want to go to the left, and you certainly don't want to go to the right, and down into a dip that's, well, hard to get out of and then hard to get up over that mound and to the green. As you can see, there's a bunker which kind of catches people out and they come over the top. They often don't realise it's there. And then the green is just up here. Let's hope we're lucky. Wow, I call that lucky for me. Train going by. That's the St Ives to St Earth train and back. And hopefully we'll see some of the amazing views that you get from this course in a short while. So as you can see, I made it up onto the green, and actually that was a pretty good third shot for me. So I'm about well, 8 or 9 yards from the pin. We'll give it a try. A little bit slow, but I'd certainly take that for today. In for a 5. And that's very good for me. So, on to the 12th. Now, I'm just walking up to the 12th tee, and I'm sorry if I'm a little bit out of breath, but I'm a bit out of condition, as you can tell, and it's quite a steep slope up to the 12th, but I brought you here because you get the most amazing views. This looks all across HAYLE Bay, and miles and miles of golden sand. Come take a look before we play. So this is looking down through onto the 11th where we just played, and now across to the bay. I'm sorry, a bit of camera shake, but it is windy up here today. And how beautiful is that? Okay, enough of the distractions. This is the 12th hole, and according to my little guide, this is 481 yards and a par 5. Basically, there is a marker post, but it's pretty straight, but it's on 2 or 3 levels, so we just keep going. You might just about be able to see the flag, but to be honest, at this distance, I can just about see it as well. Let's go. So I've got my driver out for this. We'll do our best. Ideally, if you can just get to the first marker point, there's actually 2 on this hole, then you're doing pretty well. Maybe a little bit to the right, hopefully. Well, let's try. Now that's okay. Not the greatest shot. Hit the ground a little bit before I hit the ball, but we'll take that for now. Just we're walking down the slope. Just see the little train again. Runs about every 20 minutes from St Earth to St Ives and then back again along the coast. That's enough of that. Let's start playing golf. Okay, so I drove from up there. Struggled to make the first marker point, but just managed to make it. So here we are. We're on the what they call the plateau. Right in the distance there is the little red flag. So a lower level, so the next shot really is to get down onto that next level. Okay, like I said, okay, this is my 3rd shot I've got from the plateau, but didn't quite get down onto the fairway again. But I'm 150 yards from the flag. Go for a 5-iron for me. Hopefully avoid the bunkers or at least get it there. Everything slopes to the left again. That's a bit towards the bunker, but we'll have to see when we get there. Well, I guess I was lucky that I actually missed the bunker. Whether that was a lucky bounce, I don't know, but I'm not on the green. However, I'm to the left and down in this little dip. So it's quite an elevated section to try and chip up onto. I'll do my best. Okay, I'd like to say, well, I've got my trusty 50 wedge out, but I don't really trust my wedges. But the intention is now to try and get up over that raised piece and at least onto the green. Well, it made it rather fortuitously. Still, we'll take that. Well, rather fortuitously, is that a word? Fortuitously? I made it onto the green. It was more by luck than judgment, I think, but this is a putt for 5. Greens are pretty fast at the moment here. Just missed to the left. If I can just pop that in for 6, I'll be very happy. 6 it is. Okay, so here we are at the 13th. It's a 264 yard par 4 with bunkers along the right hand side. Again, we're hitting right into the wind. I'm going to try a 3-wood and see how far we get. Not sure if you can hear me on the camera, but it's a relatively straight shot, hopefully. That doesn't necessarily mean I can hit a straight shot. Well, it's low, but it will get onto the fairway. And that's all I need to do at the moment. Okay, so this is my second shot. I didn't quite make the fairway. I'm slightly on the left in light rough, but it's pretty good for now. I'm 118 yards from the pin. We'll take a 7-iron from here and see what happens. Again, quite low, but it's going to scuttle. And that's the way of a links course. Keep scuttling that ball. Okay, so here we are at the green. Just going to walk up and take a look where we are. Quick bit of distraction. Still beautiful, but let's keep playing. So, there's the flag. And there am I. So we'll get the putter out and see if we can get it down in 2. Okay, low flying jets overhead. About a 25-foot putt, 25-foot putt, something like that. Going to roll to the right, but pretty good pace. Okay, so next shot. Last putt was a little bit short and a little bit drifted off to the right. Again, just to the right for me. Looks like it'll be a 3 putt for this one, but 3 putt's okay. At least if you do it once in a while. Okay, this is hole 14, and from the yellow tees this is 429 yards. It's a kind of dog leg to the right. There's a big mound right in the middle. Some people hit to the right and go down what is nicknamed Granny's Alley, but that takes you on to another fairway coming the other way. That takes you on to the 16th, so it can be a bit awkward with other people playing. So what you should do is either go over the marker, which is slightly to the left on that big tump in the middle, or go down the alley on the left. Now the wind's howling left to right at my back, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to use a 3-wood for this shot. And so the intention, if I'm accurate, which today hasn't been as accurate as I wanted to be, is to go slightly down that left alley. So I've swung that one to the right. So it looks like that's what we'll do. We'll go down Granny's Alley. Unfortunate, but that's what happens on links golf sometimes. Strong wind just took it away. And one advantage about links golf is that the fairways are everywhere. So I can play it in from there. not the way I wanted to do it, so we'll come back and do this hole another time and show you the correct way. But as I said, there are two options. We just took the second. Now, like I said, this is actually, well, we're just off the fairway of the 16th, and I'm 243 yards away from the flag. You can't actually see the flag because it's kind of just over here, and ball's way above my feet, so there's no way I'm going to be able to hit a hybrid kind of in that direction without getting in someone's way probably. So let's try and do a bit of course management and try and get onto the fairway for another shot. So I've got a 6-iron on me. Sometimes you just have to play the course and not go for the miracle shot. So hopefully that should get me on the fairway. Let's see where it goes. Now, I did my best at a bit of course management, but I'm still just off the fairway. The flag is straight in front of me. It's 129 yards. I'm going to take a 7-iron and hopefully try and hit fairly low. You've got to try and keep out the bunker on the left because everything tends to swing that way, but see what we can do. Now I've gone too far right, worried about that bunker. Still, let's keep going. Okay, as I said, I'm a little bit right and still a little bit short. So I'm 45 yards from the flag. Going to use a little pitching wedge and just try and run it up. Making a bit of a pig's ear of this hole, I have to say. But let's hope for a good recovery. Bump it onto the green. Keep rolling, just stay on the green for me. As I said, when you play this hole, you have to be careful everything slopes to the left and can kind of drag you into this bunker. So I'm actually quite pleased where it ended up. Could have been a lot worse. So it's my 5th shot. Let's see if we can rescue it. Oh, I gotta take that. That's a 5. Wow, sometimes putting does miracles for you. Out of a pig's ear of a hole, I come away with a 5. So, onwards and upwards. Okay, I've quite literally run from the 14th all the way to the back of the course for the 18th because I don't want to get in the way of other people, and the course is getting a lot busier now. So we're going to try and do the 18th. The 18th is 385 yards from the yellow tee, 387 from the white. We'll go from the yellow as we've been playing that all the way through. Pretty much straight and kind of down a hill. So it's quite an enticing hole really. If you get here, you'll be doing quite well. You think, yeah, I'm just going to wham it and it's going to go straight and it'll be fine. However, once you get through these 2 sets of bushes on the sides, the wind is kind of howling in all directions. Currently it's kind of from my back, but definitely left to right. And I've done it quite a few times. I dare say plenty of people have done it. The ball ends up on the right. It's even bounced over out of bounds onto the road and just scuttled along. And I also find I have problems with this hole because by now I'm really tired. So again, one reason for getting fitter when I play. So, as you can see, straight down to the clubhouse. So let's give it a go. Okay, as I said, it's 385 yards, pretty straight. But most shots do have a tendency to go off to the right at some point. But see how we go. Actually, that's pretty good. Straight and high. But with a bit of luck, that'll stay on the fairway. let's see where we ended up. Now I was really pleased with that. That ended up a really good shot for me on the fairway, and I've got 170 yards to the pin, and it's all downhill. So there are bunkers on the right and left. If you can keep it straight though, you're in with a chance to get on the green. So we're going to hit a 6 iron and hope the hill takes it down for me. It's pretty straight. I think that's going to be okay. Let's go take a look. Okay, we're just walking down to the green and it's rolled on really well. It's behind the flag, but it's on the same level. And for a second shot, I can't complain about that at all. So let's try and 2-putt for a 4. Be a good finish. So as you can probably hear, the wind is still howling pretty strongly, but so we might take that into consideration a little bit, and we're slightly downhill, but we'll give it a go. A little bit strong, but I'll take that. So my putting saved me today. Will it save me now? Although, remember, I do get shots on every hole, and it's the 4th. Oh well. Golf is a little bit humbling at times. But we'll take a 5. So thanks for watching today. We played 5 holes here at West Cornwall, and I hope to come down a whole lot earlier in the morning at some point soon and play some of the early holes as well. Thanks for watching. Please keep subscribing, click the thumbs up button as well, and please tell your friends. Bye for now.